They're asking us to clear away any density, anything that might be bothering us, anything that we might be going through at this time. And they're asking us, before we go up to the gateway, the Lion's Gateway, they would like us to clear any density that might be in our systems. Ayana tuya, o lakana tu. Pulling it out, pulling it out, pulling it out. Pulling out everything that no longer serves you, that isn't for your highest best. They're saying that the energies are very high lately, and you might have found yourself in the middle of power struggles, or at times where you might have found yourself going a little bit over the top, blowing off steam. And they're saying it's okay to do that, but you need to bring yourself back to center. The purpose of what we're here to do. We all have a mission. There's a beautiful tree in front of us. This is a magnificent tree. And the leaves on the tree are glowing full of light. They are not green like you would normally see. They're literally lit up like a Christmas tree. So this tree of life is very expansive, and this is our connection. Allow yourself to step into the tree. And today we're going to go to the upper world, the upper worlds. There are many doors inside this tree. You find yourself in a hallway. Allow yourself to keep walking past the doors until you find the door that takes us to the Sirian portal. You'll know when you get to the door because the door is all lit up today because we're in the middle of the Lion's Gate. This is a time when we can connect very closely and very easily with the Sirians. And as we step through the door, it looks like the galaxy is opened up, and we're seeing the galaxy and all the planets. But there's this one bright star that's very, very bright. And as we look at the very bright star, a light ship appears in front of us. It's beaming down the most beautiful, magnificent ray of light. We're being asked to beam up our vibration so that we can connect to our star family. As you beam up your vibration, you'll find yourself inside the light ship. There's a lot going on inside of this ship, but this is not a big major hub of a ship. I'm being told that this ship is a mini ship, because today we're connecting to the Sirian beings. And so this is their little mini ship that connects to the larger ship of the Galactic Federation of Light. And they want to take us for a ride directly to their planet. The ship starts to take momentum. It starts swirling, and just you can feel it is like the compulsion or the propulsion of the movement that you're being projected very, very fast into another place. We're now landing on Sirius A. It's so beautiful. It's very different from our Earth. It's more blue. And the birds that are flying around are so exotic and so beautiful. There's birds flying, and they're like really pretty, like what we have for our parrots and the different kind of birds that we find with the vibrant colors. These are just so beautiful. So many colors coming off from these birds. We're taken to a place where they live, where the Sirians live. And as we leave the ship, we find ourselves right in the middle of the planet where the people are living. They look very humanoid. But their skin color is a little bit of a different hue. It's almost sparkly and shimmery. There is so much water here. But there are different places where there is land. There are masculine and feminine people here, beings here, Sirians. But their way of life, their way of life is more of a divine feminine in nature. And their tribe or their tribe leader is coming up to us. And she wants to give us a little bit of information. First of all, she's opening her arms and bringing you in. There's so much unconditional love being offered to you at this time. They're showing us the way they work on their planet. So very different. And what they do is each person, each being gets to go within their heart and decide whatever it is that makes their heart sing. And then they do this, whatever it is that makes their heart sing. And that's their vocation. That is what they do. They share with each other their strengths. They're very busy, they're very hardworking, but what I'm seeing with this very busy and very hardworking is they're very happy, and they don't seem to be upset about working. It's like they really enjoy it. It's almost like it's play. And they're saying, you can do this in your world. We urge you to do this. This is one of the gifts of the Lionsgate portal. As we send and we beam down information for you so that you can know that it's okay to do whatever it is that makes your heart sing. You're not meant to wake up every day and go do the most mundane job just to pay your bills. They're urging and asking us, please, dear ones, if you want to live in a more high vibrational way, consider changing the way that you work on your planet. They're laughing because they're saying, I know what you're saying, dear human beings. You can't live on fresh air. And how are you going to be able to go around doing what your heart tells you to do and what makes your heart sing when you have bills to pay? Dear ones, you need to change this on your planet. We're not saying go and drop the job that you have that makes you feel sad and lonely and in despair. But if you are feeling like all upset and all depressed and all anxious the night before it's time to go to your job. You're not doing the job that makes your heart sing. And this is not healthy for you. After a while, this is going to bring and form disease inside of your body. Disease and resentment and dysfunction. Do what makes your heart sing, dear ones. Please stop worrying about the bills and what I know you have to live. They're telling me, they keep telling me my human is coming in and my human is saying, but these people, they have to live, and why are you telling me to say this to these people? Because my human, my Robin is saying, you're saying to just quit your job, and that's not what they're saying. They're saying start small. Don't just go in and quit your job right today because you're not doing what makes your heart sing. They're saying start small. And maybe for a few hours every day, connect to what makes your heart sing and start doing it little by little. Start sharing this out to the world little by little. And don't worry about income and money that comes from it. Just start doing whatever it is that makes your heart sing. And after a while, you may have to change your expectations about life and what you need. I know that you will always be taken care of when you follow your heart. You may not get what you think you want, but you will always be given what you need to survive and live. This may mean that you have to change your expectations. You might have to change the way you live. This keeping up with the Joneses, what you do over in your world. Having to have the latest, best type of car, the biggest house, all the modern conveniences, all the things that you think you need. You don't need those things. They're only bringing you despair because you're going to work to a place that you really cannot stand being in. It's lowering your vibration just to have material things. Dear ones, these things are not important. You'd be very surprised at what you actually really need. So yes, dear ones, you may now have to think of a new way of living. You may have to downsize. You may have to sell your house and go and move to a smaller place. You may have to change your car, or maybe get rid of your car. You may have to change the way you do things. But don't let this fear of trying to keep up with everyone and everything and trying to have the best of this and trying to have the best of that stop you, because it's only making you sick inside. So we're giving you the energy, we're sending you during this Lionsgate portal, we're sending you the energy to allow yourself to think differently about your life and what you need. To maybe give you to bring in a catalyst to help make you stop thinking that you need all of these things to survive. Really and truly, dear ones, really, what do you need to survive? Think about it. You need to eat. You need to have water, clean water. You need to be able to have a place to sleep and a place to be. Yes, dear ones, it would be nice if you on your planet decided that all people shall have the basic necessities in life: food, water, and a place to live. If some of you would stop hoarding and keeping it all for yourself, there would be so much for the whole world. Everybody should be able to have all these things. You're coming into a time where you're going to be going into unity consciousness. Some of you are going that direction now, and some of you are still lagging behind. But as you change, and as you go into your heart, and as you start making decisions to change your vocation and to start doing whatever it is that makes your heart sing, you will change this on your planet. Your schools will change. Everything will change. Life will be different. Just put one foot in front of the other, and let's take baby steps. But we're asking you, dear ones, to please look inside. Anybody that's here with us right now, look inside. Look inside your heart. Wouldn't it be wonderful to be able to fully and completely express yourself in exactly the way that you show up? Authentic expression. Remember, words are powerful. You must always speak your truth. This doesn't mean that you have to be mean about things when you bringing the ego in and making it so that when you're speaking your truth, you're making somebody else wrong. We're asking you to just speak your truth. And we're moving over, and I'm seeing we're on Sirius B now. And it's a very aquatic place, and the dolphins are here, and the whales, and the mer people. And they want to bring through an activation to help you move more into your heart and to begin expressing yourself in a more authentic way. Don't be afraid, dear ones, to express yourselves, even if it sounds strange like that. This is the dolphins speaking. I'm seeing us swirling in the water. There's like a big, huge swirl going on, and we're being swirled down into the water. And we're swirling down, down, down. The dolphins are spinning around us. They're swirling in a circle, and they're making the water go into a silicone, like a cone. And we're being asked to dive down in with the dolphins, right down through the middle of the cone. Go right down. We're just going to take us to the mer people and their kingdom. There's what looks to me like a Poseidon type character. He's male. And he's kind of there at the doorway to their kingdom. This kingdom is full of coral reefs. It's so beautiful. And there's lots of little caves. And so we're being brought into their city. They're telling me it is a city of light. And the mer people want to play with us a little bit today. So as we swim in and out and go around and we find our spot, this is so beautiful. Ayana tiaka, oya notianaka, oya haya nuka lita, odaka. Welcome to our world. We live under the sea. Our planet is all water. Ayana koya yanchayan huyoyoyan chayala, oya kaya lu onaya tu. We live under the water and we can breathe under the water. Aya kaya luna chaya la kanata Uyakayolo, Uyakoyati. We live a very peaceful life. Ayakoyo, Ayakoyo, Yanati, Yana, Oyana, Toya, Koya, Yaya, Toya, Ila, Toya, Nati, Oya, Ya, Ya, Ay, 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 Ulaya, Ya, Ya, Ti, Anua. We want to bring you some joy. We want to bring you some peace. You know, life isn't all meant to be sad, and you're meant to have fun. You're meant to have joy. Open your hearts, dear one, and let go. Let go of all that density, all that pain that you in your earth, the way that you're living, and feel us. And maybe when you are at your house, when you are in your world, go to your water and swim with us. We're always there. Just connect with us. Ayanato no, Yanatio Niayalu, Ono tu Ayana Yampakonatianu, O Latiana you, oh no, ya, ya, Lino Yona, ooh, and we can help bring peace into your life and help bring joy and happiness. Respect each other. Now they're bringing us through, and they're putting a crown on top of our heads. And then they're giving us a strand of pearls. And they're putting the strand of pearls around our neck. And as they do, they come up. There's a few of them there. They come up and they each come right up to our third eye and they kiss our forehead. You are so loved, dear ones. And some of you know that we are all just aspects of you. Whenever you feel burdened, whenever you feel sad, whenever you feel like you don't want to go on, come visit us. Come to the water. Come to the water, dear ones. Take this gift of pearls back to your world. The landscape is changing. We're in a very magical place at the moment. There are mountains off into the distance, and everything seems pinky and pastel and shimmery and shiny. And in between two of the mountains, there's a little bit of a valley. And a herd of unicorns are galloping towards us. This is a very etheric world. It's not dense at all whatsoever. The vibration is so high. The unicorns come around us and they make a circle. And all of a sudden they bow their heads in unison and they greet us. Welcome, dear ones. Welcome to our world. They're telling us that we work with them all the time. They're asking us to open our spiritual eyes and look into their eye. Look into the unicorn's eyes. What do you see? I see pure magic. There's no barrier here. No one telling you that you have to do a certain thing to survive. The unicorns are telling us, dear ones, you are pure, just like us. Open your eyes, open your spiritual eyes, dear ones, and see this. Bring in the magic. Ooh, yes, bring in the magic. Would you like to fly? Hear that? They're telling us, listen to that. That's pure joy. Pure joy, pure magic. Go within, dear ones, to your heart and find what makes your heart sing. The energy is here. It's not just going to be here during the time of this portal, between the dates that you have where you think that it's closest. It's just amplified right now. Connect to us, dear ones. Come visit us anytime you need to be here. Ayana Ayanata is a galactic elven fairy, and she also lives here in the unicorn world on Sirius C. And she wants us to know that we need to lighten our hearts and play. And anytime you would like to connect with Ayanata, she wants you to know that every time you connect with Ayanata, it's meant to be a time of joy, a time of play. She's here to play with us. And she's telling me that she's not just the only one. There are many galactic fairies and galactic elementals. Come and play. Come and play. Oh no. The invitation is always there. She's telling me when you come to play, you must come with your pure heart. Do not come and play if you do not want to be in your pure heart. Only those that are in the purest of heart will be able to connect to the galactic fairies. When you're full and your heart is open and you are pure, you are always welcome. It's time to leave this world. It's time to come back into your world. I'm going to take a moment and thank all of the Sirian beings that visited us today. Thank you so much for giving us a tour of your planets, 3, Sirius A, B, and C, and giving us such loving and beautiful information and communication. And we thank you for the beautiful gift of pearls. Oh, Ayanata wants to give us a gift. Before we leave, she says, don't leave until I give you a special, special gift. She's holding up a little, looks like a little glass of elixir. It's pink. Take this, she says, this magical potion that she has created. And when you drink this, go ahead and drink if you feel you wish you want to drink. And it will fill you up with joy, peace, and happiness. That is her gift to us. And she wants us to know that she rides on the horn of the unicorns. That's when she goes and she's always on the unicorns. So when you're on your unicorn the next time, look for Ayanata or one of the galactic fairies to play with you. Look up on the horn. Thank you, Ayanata. Thank you to the unicorns. Thank you to the dolphins, the whales, and the mer people. Thank you to the birds, and thank you to the Galactic Federation of Light, and thank you to the Syrian beings who brought us onto their world. Now we close all of the doors, and we only take back with us the gifts that were given and the love in our hearts. When you're ready, wiggle your fingers and toes and open your eyes.